Hey guys, welcome to BalsaCircle.com, where we do decorations for weddings and special events. And we are doing 3 wedding favor ideas. And let me tell you, tea for 2 and 2 for tea. Yes, they're all revolving kind of around tea, but you can do whatever you want. We just had so much fun doing this. So this first one, we're using our tea infuser, our tea, and our burlap. So we're using our 5.5 by 7 natural burlap favor bags and our 1.5 inch burlap and white lace. So if you have a country theme, or this is actually good for really any color because it's a neutral. So I want to tell you a little backstory on this. This is actually our plan C because we tried puffy paint on the burlap, we tried paint pens, we tried markers, so many different things, and they didn't work. So we came up with this idea of cutting the burlap ribbon. And not to worry, we actually have the design in the description below, so you guys can just stencil it out or, just basically copy it. You don't have to even worry about it. So we're just putting them on with some glue dots. Honestly, this is great because sometimes you have to be creative because things don't work, but sometimes plan C is perfect. So as those are on, we're also putting a little embellishment on the top of the teacup with our ivory pearl gem stickers. This adds just a really nice chic look because people are gonna look like, wow, they really put some elbow grease in this thing. We also are putting some rhinestone gem stickers. And do get your girlfriends together or your family or your kids or whoever to help you with this because it's really fun, but it does take some time, I'm not gonna lie, but it's definitely worth it for sure. So with our tea infuser, we're just gonna pop that in there. And also we're gonna put some tea in it. So as a couple, or if it's for a baby shower, because I've actually received this for a baby shower as well, you can put some tea in there that are your favorite teas or something that's really fragrant. It's really up to you. And then we are gonna just cover it with a ribbon there because we definitely don't want it to come loose in your bag. And then of course, this is where you can incorporate your color scheme here. Putting some glue dot on there. There are different size glue dots. I found out, I didn't know this for some strange reason. There's big ones and small ones. We use the big ones and just cut them in half. So we're putting 3 ivory pearl gem stickers for I love you. And pop that in there. So cute. Oh my gosh. Literally, people are going to be in awe because this is the cutest thing ever. I can't tell you. Well, I am telling you, but you know what I mean. So just taking a tag there and writing, I found my cup of tea. Look at that. So precious. I love it. So you can do this really for any event. You can do it for a wedding, and like I said, I've gotten it from at a baby shower. You can fill it with candy or whatever you like and just get really creative. So look number 2, we are just popping in our bamboo heart-shaped board gift set. So it's like a cheese board. We're also using that same lace and burlap ribbon. So this is how it actually comes in the mail. You can just snip that off and make it your own. I've actually also gotten this at a wedding, and what the couple did is they wrote their names and also the date of their wedding on the cutting board, on the little mini cutting board or cheese board. And I thought that was a really cute touch, but you don't have to do this because this is a really cute alternative as well if you don't want to open the box. So just sticking a glue dot on the bottom. And that's basically just going to be the base of your bow. Here we're making just 2 little rabbit ears here. Once you measure those out, just cut it. You want to put the hot glue on the bottom and the middle. So you're gluing both of those loops on. Now for the center, we are just basically taking the same thing and folding it over. You can cut it in half, but we didn't want any frayed ends. And also another tip, we're putting a little kind of brooch on there or pin. I would put the pin on first and then glue it because when we put the pin on after this, the glue was so intense it was hard for us to kind of fasten it on there. So just a little suggestion, fluff up that bow and then just pop it on the box. I love everything about that's really simple, but yet really elegant, and this just wraps it all in one. So cute. Look at that. Oh my gosh. If you haven't subscribed yet, you're welcome to subscribe and support us on our journey here, sharing our ideas if you find it helpful. And our next look, we are doing our favorite little tea kettle. So as I said, we're having a little tea-themed situation here. We have some gemstones or gem stickers, and starting off with that bottom layer of this favor or the decoration part, we're using our heavy white lace crocheted ribbon. And all these things are in the description below, so you don't have to go searching for them. Now, we're just making sure that it fits. You're not gonna actually glue it yet, because we're gonna be putting this really nice 1.5 inch, no, not 1.5 inch, I'm sorry, our burlap ribbon with wire on it. Here we're doing kind of like a stair look or an accordion look with what I want to call like a little stage on top, or a little pedestal or podium, whatever you want to call it. That's where you're going to put the flower on the very top. It's going to feature the flower. So now you can actually stick the lace on the box, now that burlap is on top. Now I love the pairing of burlap and lace. So nice, especially with the pop of color on top, and that's kind of like what the flower does. And also the different textures. I love mixing textures, and this is just a perfect way to do it. So just pick your flower of choice, your silk flower, and glue it on there. Look at that. Oh my gosh, precious. I love it. I love it. So our very final look, we're just, or final step, we're just putting a rhinestone sticker. We actually have all letters, so if you visit our website, you can just pick the letter of you as a couple, or maybe it's a baby, B for baby, whatever you'd like. And there you have it. It's such a cute look. You made something so inexpensive, something that looks just like you really put a lot of time into it, which you did, but people are going to really admire the work that you put into it and how special it is of the event. So I hope you guys found this helpful. If you did, please click our subscribe below and help us grow our channel. And also let us know and post some pictures of ideas that you might have. We'd love to see you guys involved. We'll see you guys next time.